Omk 3 whole months. Happy Valentines.
Hello! Hi! Hi there! Hi! How are we doing? Good to see you all. Thank you for joining me on Valentine's Day. It means nothing between you and I. Just to clarify, it's just another day. But for me, it's important. How are you? Oh, so sorry to disappoint. How have you all been? Hello, happy Valentine's Day. I hope those that have been able to celebrate it have enjoyed it. And those who haven't have continued anyway. Because what else can you do, eh? Our Twitch crashed. Rip. Everyone say bye, Moddy. Everyone wave goodbye. Bye, Moddy. How are you all? I hope you've had a good day. The Enigma, thank you for the 4 months. Cancer's Crabble, thank you for the 3 months. T-Sap for the 14 months. August, 2 days ago. Blimey, that's almost a year, they said. And they were right. It is. It was 15 months, which is almost a year. I'm just compiling something real quick. Let me just double check that this has actually done what I thought it would. I'll fix that later. Let me minimize that for now. Boop. There we go. I'm watching on his stream and won't be responding to him. That's okay. Wow, look, there's so many. You got 2 already. That's crazy. I'm going to fix myself a drink if you don't mind while we get ready for stream. We're good. I went skating yesterday and Charles kept barking at me. So that was a great way to start my weekend. Just a child? Oh, wait, this is too much. Hold on. I need to put this to 1.5 teaspoons. Wait, I meant to put water in first. Oh, I almost forgot. He almost forgot. Today, I went and got some flowers for my wife. And I got some cookies as well, because there's a certain type of cookie that she really likes. And I went and I made... Oh, we went to a, like, art cafe thing. And they have, like, this activity of, like, air dry, like, clay. Let me show you what I made. Let me go get it. Hold on. Last day, I think you can get the strawberry flavored Valentine's holy drink, by the way. We'll cover that in a second. I needed to make something out of clay. And I made it. Oh, one of his eyes is a little smaller than the other, but that's okay. We love him all the same. Little guy ever. I'm glad you like it. Thank you very much. Important news. Ding, 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 ding. So, cat's out of the bag. We're making Farle merch. Technically, when we sell it, we can't actually call it Farle because that's a trademark name owned by like Hasbro, I think. Even though Farle's been around since the 1600s, a toy company bought the name Farle. So we can't technically call it Farle. It's a 6 dice game with a cup. Let me show you. Let me go get the tweet. I really wanted to try and get wooden dice, but you know what? I'm actually kind of thankful that we didn't, because these just look so nice. Hold on one sec. Where is this? There we go. Let me just grab this. How much will it be? At most £30. Okay, which is $40. Okay, we're good. Boop. So this is the cup. Doesn't that look so nice? This is the cup that you would throw the dice in. And then you can choose between the blue kingdom or the red kingdom. These look so good. Don't worry, I'm aware it's out of budget. It is the most expensive thing we've made, and that's because it costs a lot to produce, and we need to make a profit from it in some way. The reason I'm telling you this is that we now have a website where if you would buy that, you can let us know and be entered into a mailing list ahead of time by following the link on that tweet. If you put your email address here, then you'll get notified when it's available and you'll be able to purchase it. They take about 10 weeks to produce. And if we want everybody who orders one to get it before TwitchCon, we need to place in the order in like 3 days. Because like right now, the shipping delivery will be like the 29th of April. We mail worldwide. You must take into account that if you live in the States, you will be paying a large amount on tariffs. And if you live in Ireland or the Netherlands, you will be charged a customs charge on top of the order, which you are in charge of paying. Just to clarify, because we've had a few people get bit by that in the past. Oh, well, I said worldwide. So Europe, I believe, is included in that. Please don't fill out your email address if you don't plan to get one. But like, to give you an idea on, thank you very much, Cosmic, for the 3 months. We ordered 100 of these, thinking like, yeah, about 100 people, 100 sets. So that's 600 dice and 100 cups, right? Because obviously it's 6 dice per set. So it's 600 dice, 100 cups. We ordered that to make 100 units of Farle, thinking that'll probably be the amount that we sell. Maybe we'll have a few left over. We're currently looking at like 7 to 8 times that many people have already subscribed. So we're going to need to increase our order number if we want to be able to facilitate that many. And that's why we did this, because we just truly didn't know how many people would actually be interested. Hopefully, all of the people that subscribed are people that will actually buy a cup. If not, I'm not too bothered, because I think there'll probably be some people that buy both the red and blue. Cosmic, thank you for the 3 months. You know, maybe there'll be some people who give the cup away as a gift and then keep the red and blue sets, whatever. What would be the price range for the dice? They are all sold as a unit. If we do red and blue dice at the same time with a singular cup, we run into a lot of issues, which is it will be left over with a lot of cups afterwards. Because let's say 50 people double up. Now we've just got 50 cups left over. Maybe we like just do it anyway? I don't know. Maybe you buy one, you can get 50% off the other. I don't know. I loved you playing SOS SMP. That's a throwback. Is ever going to have another season? No, I think that was it. It was just a one and done. Sell the cups as dice holders. Yeah, true. Could do that. Anyway, open a cafe with the cups. I don't think that would go well. I don't think that would do well. Right. I've only got an hour and 50 minutes because I'm aware, by the way, I know what everybody's thinking. They look at these dice, right? Hold on. They look at the dice and they're thinking like, oh, okay, the cup looks amazing. Oh, and the red and gold, that's sick. Oh, the blue and gold looks a lot like Club Atletico Boca Juniors, the Argentinian football team. I know it's their colors, but like, just keep in mind that, yeah, it's just a clash. It's just a clash. I was thinking exactly that. Yeah, I know. There is going to be other merch. Pins obviously will be in there and other such things as well. Didn't think of that? Okay, you guys are just sparing my feelings. We all... I know. You've never heard of that club? All right, guys. Pull the other one. Sure thing, buddy. So, what did you think of the 37 months? There'll be pins.
Howdy, hey,
there'll be other pieces of merch that I can't talk about just yet. I did think it was strange you were making merch to them. Yeah, we're in a collaboration with them. Let me load up all of this. Load this all in. Okay, so. Oh, that's right. We were doing this, weren't we? Can he make the big farm in 2 hours? Can we get a prediction going, please? What would it be called? Creaking Resin Minecraft Farm. Before 8 o'clock p.m. Right, I need to look at my history. Search history for Resin Farm. There's no history. What? How? Okay, switch YouTube channels, I guess. Hold on. Farm. Hello? Hold on. Stay with me. That's a cactus farm. It's not going well so far, is it? It's not the speediest entrance of our lives. Let me type in Resin. That's all from just today. Since when did Google Chrome stop? Like, it just gave up on like keeping your search history. I swear there was like a period of time years ago where it just doesn't do it anymore. Minecraft Resin Farm. Stop that forever. What was the exact one I found? Because it was really good.
How to build my simple resin farm that works in...
It's you. I think it was you. I think it was this person.
Broadband that's not trying to flog you a landline.
Stop, give gaff. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'm almost there. Believe in me.
Bro, these AFK resin farms are a must-have in your world.
Okay, easy. Most replayed.
All linked down below in this farm everything document where you can find every single item in the game Minecraft with a video to go along with it.
Great.
We're going to start by building the farm.
Okay, materials. I got it. We're good to go. Should we have like some speedrunning music, I guess? something a bit more... Oh no, it's the sploinky music. Okay. Give us poll. I'll give it to you now. Hold on. /prediction. Start prediction. Will Owen will finish farm before MCC? Yes, no. That gives us 1 hour 40 on the clock. And we have everything except the creaking hearts, I think. We need 48 creaking hearts. I have considered writing children's books before, but I think it would be very difficult for me. Well, that's one. Why are you laughing? Is this a big joke on me, on my expense? Oh, the sun's just rising? All right, we might as well start building it ahead of time.
16 blocks above the ground, as well as 16 blocks.
16 blocks above the ground. Where would a resin farm be? Where should we build it? We don't even know where we're building this thing. Maybe we have captions.
5.
They're trying to slow me down,
Happy
chat.
Valentines, everyone.
They're trying to slow me down. There? Should we just do it here? This is probably a fine spot, right? This is where this is going to be. You wrote children's book that Luan illustrated. That would be a good idea. I think here. Let's do it here. This stupid song. Okay, sorry. I can't take it seriously. Let's go back to normal. 16 blocks above. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's do it. A couple more. 18. Being sick? Oh, dear. I went ice skating there with the partner. Nice.
Blocks away from anything else in the area. That way the creakings will spawn in our farm and not outside of it. You could also build this up just by using the world download or the...
My sister's over from abroad to visit, so that was fun seeing her. Back from a birthday party, finally enjoying the snow. I wish we had snow. We had snow for like a day and it wasn't even snow.
schematic down
Hippo
below.
plushie, that's
We're gonna
nice.
come in and put in a chest in the air and then a hopper attached to...
Okay, let's start building this. It's rained every day. There was a piece of... Where's the... Hello, horse. There was a piece of sunlight today. A singular piece. And I basked in it. Jinx. You knew I... But... Okay. Why don't I have any chests? I'll have to make some. 1, 2, 1, 2. Up, up. Guys, I have a confession to make. I've been doing some building off camera. I've been doing some mining off camera, except it's not mining, it's building, and it's on Bannerfall. And I kind of cooked.
That. Then we're going to put in 4 blocks.
Yeah, I just sort of realized I can't ever get anything done on Bannerfall that requires serious attention because I either get distracted by one of the rogues, 4C rage baiting me, or you guys? No, not the flag. You'll have to wait and see. If you've seen anything of 4C's streams, you'll probably have seen it. So I just locked in from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. and just built the thing that was in my head. And I did it. And it looks really good. And I have confidence in myself.
So you guys can see inside
again, as a builder.
This is where we're going to actually house the water stream to transport the item.
Okay, we're the problem. Unfortunately, yeah. You'll see it. You'll see it. I'll go back to doing the flags soon. Okay, so this goes here and here.
Craft them. This part's all optional, so you don't have to build this if you don't want.
I will build it. I will build it.
To automatically craft your resin clumps into blocks of resin, but because the farm does produce quite a bit.
Okay, here. Wait, what did I just drop in there? Oh, my food. Okay. Oh, and you have limited time today? I do.
Save on how much space it actually takes up. You can always craft these things back down into the clumps if you want to. Now we're going to come in and place in some full cube squared solid blocks like so. Now we're going to come in and place in some craft.
Come on. Okay.
That are facing downwards. We're going to do this by placing the trapdoor, going into swimming mode, and then we're going to face upwards and click up against these blocks we placed in.
Oh, okay. That's strange. I've never done this before. Do you ever get genuinely annoyed by us? To be honest, I give it back just as much as I get it, so not particularly. You're fine, don't worry. 1, 2, 3. How many do I do?
Placing crafters are facing towards the player. We're just going to fight against the water stream and place in all of them along here, and then we can leave.
Oop, there we go. Done. Get out of here.
Using this trapdoor once again. And then we place the last one in facing downwards by placing in a trapdoor up here.
This is so specific. This is so weird. You do this and then this. What?
And then standing close to the trapdoor and looking at the edge here.
What? You do this and then you look up at it like this and then you do that. Okay.
Shift clicking, and this should place it pointing downwards like all the rest. That way, once they're done crafting, they'll push it immediately into the water, and then it'll get picked up by the chest. Now we can come in and remove this block here, and now with this in over here, we're going to place in a block with a sticky piston.
Okay. That's a cool technique. I've never seen that before.
And then with the chest. Now we can come in and remove this block here, and now with this in over here, we're going to place in a block with
Okay, block there.
a sticky piston, and then we're going to...
Sticky piston goes here. No.
Have the sticky piston have an observer right here facing towards it.
Okay, grab an observer. This is not Scott's voice. This sorry, I should give credit. This is Ray's Works on YouTube. If you want to see the one I'm doing.
Here.
Oh no, we're doing an okay, we're doing one of these. There it goes.
Then we'll place a block in the back, and then when we power this...
Okay, and then we put one here. No, Ray's Works like that. Boop, boop. And then we do this. Voila.
These two are going to form a clock. And that clock's going to hook into this
This goes to here. And then I'm assuming we grab a bunch of redstone.
block, which is then going to go through this redstone here, powering all of these crafters. And then we can come in and remove that block as
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. There we go. Remove this. Voila.
we don't need it anymore. And this is going to automatically craft down the resin clumps. But in order for those clumps to get into the crafters, we're going to place in some hoppers. These hoppers are facing into the...
Okay. 5 hoppers. I didn't realize they made a noise. Listen.
crafters. Place them on the side as well as on top. And we'll need a total of 10 hoppers in order to keep up with
1, 2. They're like they. Only when you're right next to them. Wow.
the amount of resin that's being produced at night. And we're going to use some soul sand in order to pick them up on the backside.
Okay. Down here. Yeah, it is kind of like a quiet llama spit. Okay, soul sand goes along here. Give me that.
Through these hoppers here. So now
Not looking forward to the building that I'm going to have to build here. You know what? This can house where the crane's going to go. Although, really, I should have built it over there if I was building a crane. Doesn't matter. We're in it now.
we're coming with some slabs. We're going to start.
Okay, and then this. We're going to need some slabs. How many slabs? He didn't mention
putting
slabs.
them over top of these blocks here to spawn proof them. We're also
Okay. Makes songs with... What? That's cool. At least 1 slab. I think you might be right. I'll just do 6 for now. Why did I make a crafting table? There's a crafting table right there.
going to bring. So now we're going to come in with some slabs. We're going to start some by putting them over top of these blocks
There, there, and there.
here to spawn proof them. We're also going to bring them around this edge as they will eventually
1, 2, 3.
hold in the items, which are going to
Okay, we're gonna need a lot more. Never mind. I was wrong. Do 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 do.
be washed down this area over here. We're going to bring it all the way to over here. And then from here, we're going to place
Okay, this goes here and then this way. Chat, if you could have one enchantment
in some glass, as these
on something that you own in real life,
4 blocks here are actually going to hold
like one Minecraft enchantment on any object that you own. Fortune 3 is good. How much ore do you find yourself
in the creaking mob.
encountering on a day-to-day basis?
And to continue to hold in the creakings, we're going to bring this up another layer, as well as bring it on over on this
If you
side.
manage to
Let's
get
say we
hold of a
can't get out
diamond
this area.
ore, you're in luck. But frankly, I've never seen any. Whoa, okay, I didn't realize this was going to be such an engaging question. Wait, hold on. Mending on my pillow, efficiency, fire aspect. You got to tell me on what, though? It works on watermelon too? Wait, are we talking about the same thing? Infinity on a Nerf gun? That's actually one of the best shouts so far. Surely infinity on your paints would be better than mending on your paints. Unless you meant to say pants. Frostwalker would be kind of sick. Nice try. Oh, you waited until it got dark, but I'm too close for anything to be able to spawn up here. Fire aspect on my shoes. That's actually kind of fire. No pun intended.
We're going to bring in glass, as these 4 blocks here are actually going to hold.
Wait.
Here. We're going to bring it all the way to over here. Then from here, we're going to place in some glass, as these
Oh, this I think has to be glass. Wait, does it have to be glass? He didn't say it had to be glass. It's not. It doesn't have to be glass. I'm not doing it in glass.
4 blocks here are actually going to hold in the creaking mob. And to continue to hold in the creakings, we're going to bring this up another layer, as well as bring it on over on this
Oh,
side.
the
So this way we
resin
can't
from next. Yeah, true.
get out of this area. We also don't want to get out on this side either, so we're going to remove that.
I forgot that there was a whole resin situation that we were waiting on. Feather falling on my umbrella is actually feather falling on your umbrella, but feather. That's not how that works.
Now we want to place in some water in here, but keep the water.
You'd have to
from getting out.
stand on your. You'd have to stand on it. Right, this guy has lied about the materials needed, because he did not say that we needed trapdoors. Oh. I'm sorry.
Place in some trapdoors.
Okay.
And this will also let the player access the whacking of the
I
creaking.
apologize.
Do me a big favor and click that like button.
I will. I already have.
Water source there as well as there. And that will not only move the creaking. Big favor and click that like button, as it really helps out. Now placing a water source there as well as there.
Okay, 2 water block sources. Wait, I already put water. Oh, sneaky. Because this was optional, it's not included in the materials needed. Sneaky guy. Dang, I wanted to like scoop it up as I went by, you know? Can we do potion effects too? Then doing potion of slow falling on my Mary Poppins umbrella and going around convincing small children that I am Mary Poppins. You cannot, unfortunately. No potion effects. Curse of binding on something. That's more than a troll. If I put a curse of binding on something and then put it on somebody, they can't take it off until they die.
Move the creakings to one side, but also move all the items across the hopper so they can get picked up. Now we're going to come in and place in some. Move the creakings to one side, but also move all the items across the hopper so they can get picked up. Now we're going to come in.
Or until it breaks. Yes, true. Do 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 do. Okay, that. I'm just gonna build up.
And that will not only move the creakings to one side, but also move all the items across the hopper so they can get picked up. Now we're going to come in and place in some blocks.
So he does 1, 2, wedding ring, curse of binding. Great choice. Let's put something here so we can step up.
2 by 4. And then we're
2 by 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
going to place another row in
And then another row. Up, up, up.
on here. Now on the far side over here, we're going to place in 2 redstone dust. They're going to place a comparator going away from it. And
Oh, okay. We're doing a redstone pulse extender. All right. Infinity on a lemon juice lemon. On a lemony lemon. My mistake. Hold on. He's doing that.
out of this torch. Also going to have a redstone dust there, and then the torch is going to send the signal over here.
Oh, whoa. This is funky. We are not making what I thought we were making. Do I have a torch? Yep. Heavy machinery again? Yeah, no. Do you find yourself often working with heavy machine? That's not a torch. That's a firework. Very important that people don't mix those two up.
Here, we're gonna have a repeater on full delay, another one on full
Full delay,
delay, and one on 2 delay.
2 delay, block here.
And then we'll continue the power by placing a block in there, and have the power go back into the system.
Powers goes back into the system. Voila. Oh, cool. It's a very long... Oh, that's fun. I've never seen a contraption like that before. I'm breaking on my PC, but your PC will eventually become outdated. So now you've just got a really sturdy 2070. Happy birthday, Fawn.
Now it's a clock that will reset itself after exactly 5 seconds. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to swap out this block for...
Alright, come back over here. What would you do? No, I'm asking the question. I don't want my answer judged. Have it never break and to change out stuff. But then is it the same... Is it the same ship?
For a trapdoor. So now every time this...
Computer of Theseus.
It's an indicator for us to attack the creaking. Also going to come over here and spawn proof this area there. And then you can come over here.
It's an indicator for us to attack the creaking. Can't I just manually...
And in front of
I don't know. I don't get it. Never mind. He clearly knows something I don't. I would want to use the mending on something that naturally sees a lot of wear and tear.
Come over here and spawn proof this area there. And then you can come over here and in front of this torch, we're going to place...
Okay, we're taking a sticky piston, of which I don't have any. Shoes would be a really good shout, I feel. Yes. There we go.
And a sticky piston with an observer pointing upwards. Have you clicked that subscribe button yet? Now
Yes.
Place in the platform.
I mean, no, but I don't intend to. But thank you anyway for your services. There.
Which is going to have the creaking spawn on top of.
1, 2. I really should not be making this out of stone. This should be made out of like stone brick or something.
As well as a resin. We'll start out by placing...
Because if it's made out of stone, then Enderman could technically pick it up. Why they would be here, I don't know, but...
Some solid blocks like this. Now we're going to take this platform and replace in some top slabs, a total of 7 going this direction. So we go out this far. And we're going to do this on both sides. So 7 on this side as well.
Okay. Get rid of that. And that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Okay. Wish me luck on my first day. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have fun. Stay relaxed. Do our things permanently glow? Unfortunately, they permanently glow. Infinity on all my art supplies. That would be a really... Like, infinity on a Sharpie would actually kind of go hard.
On either of these 2 sides.
Infinity on a can of beans. 1, 2, 3, 4...
And same thing for this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now
Wait, what? He made that go all the way to the observer. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
we're going to fill in this area so it's a rectangle.
We're going to fill it in? Ooh, okay. Infinity on a slice of pizza. I feel like that's not allowed because you... I did it on a can of beans, and that's allowed because I'm enchanting the can. But you can't innately cast it on the item, can you? On like the food. Pizza box, you slide dog. Clever. Can I enchant a plate and then whatever is on the plate is infinite? I don't know. I don't make these rules. I'm simply the messenger of this question. Oh, infinity would work on expensive meds. You could tank the insulin market by making infinite insulin, and then for some reason you mysteriously disappear one day and no one ever hears from you ever again. Crazy. Infinity on credit card. You can just do that anyway, you know. It just doesn't go well. I think you want infinity on a debit card. If you do it on a credit card, you can have a bad time. Uh-oh. We recovered. Wait, why am I climbing up this? Is there a power to be going right now? I haven't been that active. Yes! Bannerfall. If you'd been here on any other day other than today, you probably would have seen me playing it. But this is a very rare hardcore stream. And it's only 2 hours long because there's MCC happening. Frostwalker on cars or wheels so I can drive on water. That'd be pretty sick. I don't know how well that would go for you given that the car wouldn't have any traction. You'd have to have specific... Whoops, not the right thing. You'd have to have specific tires for that, but... Okay. Ah! Is there any enchantment on any... Yeah, on anything, yeah.
This with a gap between this and the observer.
Oh, great. You lied to me. You showed me going right up to the piston, and then you changed your mind afterwards. Grumble, grumble.
Over here. And then on the two short ends, we're going to place in a block here. And then we're going to
Ignore the extra row of slabs below.
place in a top slab. And we're going to run this top slab the full length of this short side. And then on top of this, we're going to place in a full solid block all the way across.
He's confusing me. He's going back and forth. Okay, we need to spend some time getting enough resin. Small bag containing something and then just endlessly pull out the stuff. I suppose so, yeah. On some piece of merch and then sell it. Yes, but that would be just stealing. Can I enchant my dog? No living things. Give me your resin. Okay. I don't know how much we need. What was it? Like 43 creaking hearts? Can someone do 43 times 9 for me? And then divided by 64. Loyalty on a frisbee would be fun. Okay, wait, that's just a boomerang. Yeah, don't give me the equation. Give me the answer. Surely this is just bad for your sword. It doesn't drain the sword. 6? Zooey. Stay right there. Get rid of this. Pop these in. No, bring that back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit left over. Okay, I think we can get that. Can someone do 64 times 5 for me? Sorry, not 64 times 5, 64 times 0.5. Or I suppose that's just that wouldn't be... No, 64 times 0.05. Sorry. It's just going to be 3.2. $3.25. All right, fine. That'll do. Thank you. Make up your mind. Is this rage bait? Nay, it's not. This is just... Dear Lord, they made them so much faster. Actually terrifying. Does anyone here play Overwatch, by the way? Enjoy is... This is just peekaboo. This is not rage bait. It's just peekaboo. I started playing it again. I stopped playing it. And then my wife went crazy over the new update. And was like, please let me just show you the heroes. And I was like, fine. Pull me out of my Overwatch retirement. I'm like that one scene when Winston pulls them out of retirement. And we were going through the players. And then we got to Emery or whatever the heck his name is. Dude is literally just a one-to-one of John Halo Master Chief. It's actually insane. Winston Churchill. Yeah, from the hit game Overwatch. I can't even begin to communicate the level of one-to-ones that this is. I'm not a big fan of the new UI or the cat character. I'm a Reinhardt main, by the way. I know what you mean when you say that, but the way you said it, or the way you wrote it, made it sound like you went, I'm not a big fan of XYZ. I'm 6'5", by the way. I just really like throwing frag grenades. What is essentially frag grenades, and having a battle rifle, and having a magnum as a sidearm. It's great. Like, they literally just must have looked at Halo for the blueprint. Everything down to his movement, everything down to his hitting animation. I'm whacking this guy. There's probably a more efficient way of doing this, but while the moon's out, we will do this. We're not doing too bad. We've got 2 stacks so far, and the moon's... Ow! Goodness me! John 117. My favorite guy ever. The guy ever. There we go. How does this not damage the sword? I don't think it does. Durability 1946. It does. My bad. Sorry, August. Texture pack? Yeah, only a light one though. Nothing crazy. Do 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 do. What if John 117 and then Overwatch met together? Genuinely, if Bungie... No. Sorry. If 343 Studios did a collab with Overwatch, my life would be complete. What's the texture pack called? It's my own. It's a private one that makes everything all sci-fi-esque. Okay, we are almost halfway there. And the moon is... Ooh, faster, please. There's a Hello Kitty collab. Genuinely, I feel I would... It would be the only collab that would make me spend money on this. Yeah, they're doing a Hello Kitty Overwatch collab right now. Do 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 do. Insert thing here. I'm wary of cruelty. Excuse me? You're wary of cruelty? What you farming the resin for? I'm farming the resin so that I can get more resin. And then eventually I'll use it for some detailing. Do 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 do. It's such a weird way of getting resin. But hey, that's what they did. Okay, that's another stack. We're 3 stacks. 1, 2, 3. We're 3 stacks off. No, the sun! No! Me when I play Outer Wilds. There we go. Lovely, thank you. They've also changed the way that this guy animates when he dies. He does like a whole writhing thing in the air now. There he goes. Okay, we take this. I believe we do this. 25, yeah, we are about halfway there. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. Let's go. We'll be ready next time it happens. You can't just say they're not showers. I'm sorry, you'll see it next time. Okay, cool. I know it's a low pickaxe, but this will frustrate him if I don't fix this now. Can I ask, did you see Abolish's question? I did not see Abolish's... I did not see Abolish's question.
Crossed it. And then over...
Could I turn tools and chance and apply to armor for like a stat buff? Yeah, sure. Oh, I see. That was Abolish's question. Could I turn tool enchants and you can apply any enchantment to anything in real life? If you have a suit of armor that you want to wear, go for it, I guess.
Over here, we're going to come in and place in another one up at this, a full solid block all the way across it. And then over here, we're going to...
Okay, so I believe this then does this. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Do you mostly play an Overwatch? Right now, it's just all Emery. If it isn't that, then it's Sigma. If it isn't that, then it's Jungle Queen. If it isn't that, then it's Bastion. And that's it.
We're going to come in and place in another one up at this level.
Okay. Bastion, my boy. I love Bastion.
Right here, take it across. And then we're going to place...
Okay, another line here. Is TTS coming back in stock? If it can be enabled on the mod side, then we will. Otherwise, if it's on my side, then can't right now. Busy.
Heyo Owen.
Heyo.
Heyo chat.
Hey, Barry.
Happy Saturday. Hope everyone has a great day and enjoys the stream.
Thank you.
Very to heart.
Place this in the wrong spot. Hope you're well. Oop. There we go.
In a slab.
Wait, how did you do that if TTS is off?
Place in a normal bottom slab to spawn proof this so that creakings
Turned on, I assume. Ah. Thanks, mods.
won't end up spawning on top of it. And then we're coming here, place in trapdoors. We're going to face them in this direction so that when they open up,
I left something important somewhere. There it is. No. Go, 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 go. Did literally 1 second after I paused it. That's crazy timing. Okay. There we go. We are looking for this. We can probably take this and turn it into Creaking Hearts now because we're going to need them. 25. Great. That gets us 26 total. 27 if you count the one that's already back there. So if I take this, I should be able to do this. Yep.
They're going to close off and hold in some water, which we'll place in at a later time. So now it should look like this. We're going to do the exact same thing, but on the opposite side. So now it looks like this.
Right. Okay. TTS cooldown is 1 minute. Go, go, go. If it was okay to pause it earlier in case it was broke or you didn't want it and he didn't see it because you were too chatty, so I just left it. That's fine. I don't think there's any problem with it having been off for a while. Rather it be off when it needs to be on than the inverse. So it's this, and then it's just another one of these. We are one short. I am unsure how that has occurred. Guess we're throwing a white one in there. Guess we're doing circles now.
10s, we're going to place a full block on.
Hi, yeah. Okay, so then on the back of these, hup, we are doing. I need more stone. I feel like I'm going to run out of stone. I have this sinking feeling that I've used it up somewhere else. But I got that one. Hey, look at you go. Okay, we pop this here. We grab our redstone dust. We do this. We grab this. We go along. Okay, that's that one done. Next.
On top of that, and we're also going to place full blocks on the side of it. We're going to take this
Over here. Pop this here.
all the way to the end of where we have this.
I'm still curious about this random gap. Owen, what's the timeline for Bannerfall? What year is it set? Me and my siblings keep arguing about it.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid you're both wrong. Because it doesn't exist within our world. Durability, thank you. It doesn't exist in the Earth timeline. So whatever I said to you wouldn't make any sense. Because it would be relative to the...
Here, and we're going to do the same on the side over here, going from here all the way to the end.
Relative
now
to the world that
like
it exists in.
On either side of this opening, we're going to place in a normal piston here as well.
Whoa. This is so freaky. I don't get how this works at all.
As right there.
Okay, one here and one here. Sure.
We're going to skip one and fill this all in.
And then we're going to skip one. Okay.
And then skip one and place in there. Then we do the same thing.
Oh, we're skipping one there as well? Just make up your mind. We're skipping one there? All right.
This is all piston. Skip one. So it'll look like this.
Skip one again? This feels so random.
Now come in and place redstone from where that piston is over there all the way across to where this one is. And then...
Okay. Oops. And then all the way along to here.
And here we're going to place in a repeater.
Knowing this guy, you'll take it all down in a sec. Right. Unnecessary behavior in the community today.
On full delay. And then this repeater is going to push power into the...
What was that? For what need? What did that occur?
On top with another block on top of that.
I really like, actually, I have grown to like this texture.
And then that power is going to go into the block over here.
Oh, the tutorial guy? I thought you meant me. Sorry.
And now, every time the clock goes off, you can see that the trapdoors will close and open back up again. I will go ahead and place in slabs here to spawn-proof that from the creakings from spawning on it.
I don't think the creaking will spawn here, but okay. Yeah, you know it better than I do.
Then we're going to place in a full block there.
Full block where? Here, and then another stone slab on top of it?
This slab there. Now we'll do this exact same thing to this side over here.
Okay. One on the other side. Throw this here. Go 1, 2. Open this up. Torch. Little one of these guys.
So now that it looks like this.
This goes here. This goes here. Followed by this. Redstone there. 1, 2. Bye, Joe.
We're going to come in and continue this full cubed block all the way across.
See you later. I think we just do this now. This is a peculiar build. I don't even know what I'm eating for dinner, let alone what you should eat.
The opposite side over here. Then we're going to place in 2 full ones
1, 2.
there, and then we're going to put
There and there.
slabs on top of this to prevent the creek
Slabs all the way along. Slabs all the way down.
from spawning in, as it can spawn in any square top to block. And then we're also going to place in 2 blocks over here.
Fine. Okay, here. There and there.
Here and spawn proof those as well with the slab.
Burger's a good choice. I had burger yesterday. It was a good burger.
So it looks like this. Now we're going to keep the creakings off of this redstone here by placing in a top slab.
Okay, more top slabs.
We're going to take this all the way across the entire length of the farm, and that way the creakings will only spawn inside of the actual spawn.
There we go.
Spawning platform over there. Now on the opposite side, we're going to come over here on either side of the hole that we have in the middle.
Okay. There. And there.
We're going to put in a total of 7 slabs going out this direction, as well as 7 going on this side, so it should end up like that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume 7 is including that one.
We're going to place in a note block right here.
This is the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. Farm.
Here. Then we have a sticky piston on the side of it with
Yeah, note blocks.
an observer over here.
And another observer. Okay, we need to go. We must leave. Quick, we must depart. Our creaking friend needs to be punched 50 times. Hello. Nope, not that. One moment. I apologize for sporting Bob Marley on my shirt. Please forgive me, chat. August, I knew. I knew. Come on. Is Bob Marley? Not important. VSMP Scott fan is a crazy username, by the way. Whoa. Settle down there, buddy. Right, so we had 26. And it was 47. Can someone do 21 times 9, please? Thank you. A ring of efficiency 5, and we want to increase the person's effectiveness by basically 5, increasing their base performance, productivity, and skill set. Sure. Yeah, I'm glad you had a big think. 189, thank you. So that's what, like 3 stacks? Yeah, that makes sense, Abolish. You've solved it. You solved it. Good job. Right, 3 stacks. 1, 2, 3. Come on. I want to see where I could take this. Up. Okay, we've got almost a stack. I think we might make it. I don't know what the predictions are. Is 1 or 2 believe or deny? I forgot. Yes or no? So you chose no then. A lot of you did. What the heck? It was pretty 50-50. I'll take it. Honestly, this might be the thing that kills the run. How far into the tutorial am I? I'm halfway through the tutorial. You know what? You know what might kill it is the fact that I think I'm using pale oak that I need for the build, for the farm, in the crafting of the Creaking Hearts. Which means I'm going to need to grab more pale oak somehow. I haven't fully figured that out yet. I spent 10 points. I see. How much time is left? 58 minutes. But a tree is 2x2 of the saplings. Yep. This is true. I think we have enough saplings. It's the bone meal that might be an issue. Okay. My blooming egg. This part of my arm is killing me right now. Just on one arm though? Do you only use... Oh, I just lost some efficiency. Do you only use one arm to climb? Do. I'm glad you get a kick out. I'm glad. Yeah, I was waiting for Brooke too. It was probably the softest serve that I've ever made. Sometimes, but I just have one weak arm that I don't write with. Fair enough. I've been specifically not going to a climbing gym and specifically doing workouts at the gym to train just like climbing centric muscle groups. If you serve it to me on a platter, no, 100%. I'm gonna throw you a volley any chance I get. I'm glad you're the one that's taking it and not somebody else, you know? If somebody was like, I know Brooke does, I'd be like, all right. How's that been going? Fine. Unfortunately, I did like three days of it. And then I got food poisoning, which really ruined my rhythm. I tell you what. There's nothing more humbling than having food poisoning and having post-leg day. Legitimately had to put my arm around Luann so she could like support me around that. I didn't have the strength to do anything. It's genuinely horrible. I truly think that's why it took me so long to reset from that food poisoning. Instead of being gone for like a day, I was gone for like 3 or 4. Because my body was like, we are so fatigued. It was the worst. Okay. We're almost there. But it's been going fine. I haven't seen much progress. But I'm still just kind of getting into the swing of it. Okay. The best part about doing the Addams family last week was the fact that I had solo line of perhaps a bad mosquito bite and a song about death, and we decided that was how my character and I lost my arm from the bite when I I'm sure. Okay. You said it was like just under 3 stacks, which means if I get 3 stacks, I'll be safe. Is this Orange Juice TV? This is Orange Juice TV. Not to be confused with Orange Juice VT. That's a very different person. Cool. Cool, these take a while to mine. I know I'm using a pickaxe. See ya. Isn't that the super low durability one? It is indeed. But it is the one I needed. Right, block of resin. Pick up these. No one probably remembers me, but I was extremely active like last year. No, I have a slight remembrance of the name Chobble. It's hard to forget a name like Chobble. Welcome, welcome. You also did 1 week's work. You'll probably see progress about with consistency. Yes, yeah, I need to like lock in. Oh, and it's just perfect daytime. Okay, we have how much time? 53 minutes. That's really deep, Daddy. I might start using that. Right, take this. I don't think we have enough pale oak. Let's see. Right, how much do I need? 26. It was 47. So I need 20 of these guys. Wait, you get 3 of those? I did not need to do that much. Chat, I did not need that. No! That's pale oak wood! No! Actual biggest fumble of the year. Oh no, that was pale oak wood. That was not... Now I'm definitely not going to have enough. Okay, okay. 47 creaking hearts. I guess? What the heck?
Here, pointing upwards, and this is going to point into a solid block.
Okay, this, and then here, going to here.
Which is right there. And that's going
Oh, okay, that, move these again.
to put power into this.
The observer does not power the torch.
Over here,
Okay.
which will then push its power into...
I move away from the microphone to breathe. Okay, pop this down there.
With this block, and now we can come in with the pistons for this side. We have one.
Okay. Piston work next. Sorry that I'm not talking to many of you. Sorry that I'm not welcoming you all and such.
There, we have a space, and then
I need to lock in on this, otherwise people are going to lose their points. I mean, even if I do lock in. Not now. Gets out. Gets out, I says. Shoo.
four pistons in a row like this. Then we're going to have a
4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
stair like this to hold some...
A stair? Okay.
Water, and then we'll have another normal piston on this side. Now we're going to
Okay, sure. And then another normal piston there. Got it.
repeat this whole entire thing over here. So after
And now we're going to go repeat the entire thing over here. Okay. Whoa. Where's my last note block? Where is it? Well, actually, where is it? Wait, what? I made 2 note blocks specifically for this. Chat, please help. I made 2 note... Oh, I already put it down.
like this, and then we're going to have in some full...
How fun it was to watch streams. I'm allowed to say damn. It isn't by my reckoning, but just to be safe, I probably shouldn't allow it because, like, you know, American mums will get upset with me. Okay, I put this here. There we go. I don't know. I change my mind literally every day.
on this side. Now we're going
I think dam's fine. I think
have a stair like this,
GOD dam is probably
and then we'll have
pushing
another
it.
normal piston on this side.
Okay, okay, okay. Observer. Where's my observer? There. That's fine. And then that he said like a 3 here, and then you move these 2 for some reason. I don't know why you bothered doing that, but sure. And then you do this, and that powers a repeater.
I got 2 finished stamps. What do I get?
Somebody explain. That there. And then on top of the piston, you do this. And then you do a slab. And then you do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that. And then that. I think we're good. I think we're locked in.
Now we're going to repeat this whole entire thing over here.
Yeah.
So after looking like this, we're going to come in and place in some full blocks right here. And then we're
2 full blocks there. Got it. 1, 2, 3. Suddenly everybody's
going to place in
redeeming.
a row of full blocks going
Here they come.
across the entire
Okay, and then a row of blocks all the way across the entire thing. Gosh, that's so many.
top, all the way in line with the water trap.
Have I run out of stone? Not yet. All the way in line with this.
Doors over here, all the way to the opposite side.
You can say damp. I think that's fun.
And this will keep the mobs from getting out. Now on the back side, we're going to place in some top slabs. We're putting an entire row going all the way across. We're going to jump over that gap there. Then we're going to continue it on this side over here. And then we're going to run.
Right. So over here, we do from here all the way along. We skip this bit here. And then we continue going all the way along. It's like spelt wrong. So it's fun. Okay, redstone next here.
Redstone from there, on top of all this, and do the same on this side. So now
Sure. Not entirely sure why we do this, but guess we'll find out.
these pistons will extend whenever there is a full block right here and push it up.
That's crazy. Whoa.
Outwards. We'll put in a double full block right here.
Okay, this is getting cool. You can say moist, though I recommend you don't. Just in general principle of life.
Full block right here as well
Double full block right there. Double full block right there.
as on this side. Now we're going to come in and we're going to put a layer of slabs over.
Okay, slab, slab. "45 minutes. I'm assuming it goes all the way.
All of this from one side all the way to the opposite side, and remembering to put slabs on top of all this. Now we're going
Okay. Lock in. I'm so locked
to
in.
also slab the redstone back here so that we don't have any cooking.
Okay, also slab the redstone. Bup.
Spawning in the redstone, that would be quite annoying. They're one of the few mobs that can actually spawn inside
Oh, they are the only mobs that can spawn inside
redstone.
redstone?
Most hostile mobs will not.
That's
And
crazy.
mob just like that.
I didn't know they could do that. That's cool.
Whoa, 20, that's cool.
Thank you very much for 20
The
months.
pale oak logs as well as the creaking heart. Now you can get both of the heart and the logs from the actual pale gardens biome, which you can find in similar places where you find dark oak forest. Alternatively, you can get the logs from purchasing a sapling from a wandering trader and then growing them to get more logs. These will not produce a creaking heart, but you can also get the creaking heart by collecting resin in a mansion and then crafting it with the logs into a heart. So once you got these materials, when I come back to your farm, we're going to click on this to place in the logs like this. It's important to make them face this direction, and we'll take this all the way across. And then during the daytime, we want to place in the hearts up against this side here. We want to do this in the daytime so you don't have to worry about the creakings actually spawning in the farm. And it's also important that they're facing in this direction. And then we'll continue this so that there is a total of 4 logs in a row going across the full width of the farm. Now we'll come in with another row of the actual hearts, always making sure to face these the correct direction. Then lastly, we'll place in a row of more pale oak logs in order to light up and activate all of these hearts. Now you can see the machine is automatically shifting the floors. And
This
then
is
it will open the
crazy.
trap door shortly afterwards. Now we'll do the same pattern on this side over here. So it's getting pretty close to being complete. We want to come over here and just fill in.
Okay. Right, we need a lot of creaking pale oak. Over here, please let there be some. Yes, good. Okay, bone meal maybe, perchance. Oh, it's all. You missed a slab? How do you mean I missed a slab? Like to break or to place? to place. I'll have to go back and check on it.
In this whole
Okay, 1404. If I go back to the beginning.
faster version. But if you are looking to build the eye blossom farm, the pale moss block, the pale hanging moss, or the pale carpet, or even the food to go along with it, we're going to start by building the farm.
1, 2, 3 stacks of pale oak. And it's 48 creaking hearts. 3 stacks of pale oak. Let's begin. I think we get a pretty fair amount from each tree, so I think we'll be okay. I'm also going to need some more stone, but I think I have that anyway. Who are you guys watching for MCC today? You? I ain't there, man. What duo? Pyro? Bed. Bex. Eloise. Owen's used TV viewers watching Becumon, Eloise, and Scott. I say, oh, I'm sure. MCC is today. Pyro will be a good one. That's almost 3 stacks. I've been following a lot of Small Ant stuff that isn't Minecraft recently. Seeing a lot of his tales of like speedrunning in different games, like Zelda games and stuff. What are the teams? I think there's red rabbits, orange ocelots, yellow yaks, blue bats, green geckos, pink parrots, purple pandas, aqua axolotls, cyan coyotes. Am I missing any? Thank you very much for the 3 months in advance. Welcome to the Juice Crew, Lucy plus. Okay, that's enough. Pale oak. Let's go. You forgot lime llamas? Dang, I forgot lime llamas. I really don't like MCC because I get randomly stressed and then fall asleep. So if there's no, I'll just sleep. Did used to make a whole paper scoring system and stuff. Yeah, I get you. That's fair. It can be stressful. Stressful being in it. I imagine it's stressful watching it. The same as Lucy. Got it. Noted. Locked in. I don't need that. I should probably keep that. These are rare saplings, and I'll kick myself later if I don't look after them. Here, guys, here's something you to sort. Okay, we do need to make one more creaking heart. Make sure it's a creaking heart. Cool. Think about when you were on Lime Llamas and it was the first time you went on Orange and you kept forgetting. Sounds like something, yeah. That sounds familiar. Right, you're saying I missed one slab somewhere. If you mean this one, he didn't put a slab here. So I'm not going to. But I'll check on the actual big screen when he finishes. Okay, so.
A pattern on this side over here. Go throughout the way across. Click on this to place the logs like this. It's important to make them face this direction, and we'll take this all the way across. And then during the daytime, we want to place in the hearts up against this side here. We want to do this in daytime so we don't have to worry about the creaking actually spawning in the farm. And it's also important that they're facing this direction.
Another one.
So that there is a total of 4 logs.
4 more logs after. No, other side. This guy? I don't think that should... Wait, what? Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. So, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those. Pop this here. Grab this out of this. One, 2, 3, 4. My team gets into and I slept, and it's like, oh, if you were there, you might have won. That's not great. That's not a great logic to have. Okay.
In a row going across the full width of the farm. Now we'll come in with another row of the actual hearts, always making sure to face these the correct direction. Then lastly, we'll place in a row of more pale oak logs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Is that them activated? That's really subtle.
In order to light up and activate all of these hearts. Now you can see the machine is automatically shifting the floors, and then it will open the trap doors shortly afterwards. Now we'll do the same pattern on this side over here. So it's getting pretty close to being complete.
It's raining. Even when it wasn't raining, it was... Ah! No! Oh. You can't be making these blunders in the last half of the game. I'll tell you what. You hate to see it. He had so much potential. These are the kind of things that you would see wouldn't happen if they actually practiced. If the pick broke, that would be a crazy. Mike into resolution and sin. Hey. I got nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Stop it. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you are upsetting me. There we go. Stop it. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Oh, wait. Those don't move because they can't be pushed. That's why there's gaps. It all makes sense now. Okay, what's next?
Come over here and just fill in this hole over here.
Okay, fill in the hole over there. Don't know why it was there to begin with, but I'm not going to ask questions at this stage of the game.
We're going to go to the opposite side, and we're going to knock out this block here. And then
okay, got to go to the opposite side now. Knock out this.
we're going to reach in and put in some water there. Then
More water that we weren't told about ahead of time. Okay. Put water here. Hope it doesn't break everything.
we're going to do the same thing to this side over here.
Put a stone block there. Go over here. Break this. Pick up the block. Place this. Place this here.
Place in the water. This will prevent the resin from spawning on the sides of these blocks. And now we are ready to place in the water, which is going to go right here as well as here. Putting on the solid blocks to not water along the floor. This water is all going to wash towards the center. Now to stop the water from flowing down this hole here, we're going to place in some gates like so. And then we're just going to
Okay. Where did the... There. I was not told that I needed gates. I've not this. I feel like the communication is not there. I'm giving him everything.
What do I get again if I get the full stamp completed again? I had to do something.
I never actually answered the question, so I'm glad that you didn't hear me not answer the question. Somebody answer. It's actually a curse. Yeah, you have to do the no-no if you do it. There's that and that. But be more specific. It's not just a block in the world. It means more than that. A block in a dedicated plot that you will own. I was going to say the communication is not key because I thought that would be so funny and a gate joke, but it's not.
Open these up. You also use signs. Now you're also ready to place
I
these
appreciate you,
water
Jay.
sources.
More
You can
water?
also every other one. This will make infinite sources in between them, and we can take this all the way across so that it's completely filled in, and do this opposite.
Well, then wait, if that would have made infinite sources, then why not just tell me to do that first so that I have infinite sources? Hang on. We need to do this before it gets nighttime, otherwise I'm going to have a big problem. Many big problems. Okay, grab that and that. Whoa. Okay. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. There. Pause.
The side as well. So now after the 4 shifts, it's going to watch everything to the center, then it'll push it down through here into our main killing chamber and collection system. And to prevent other hostile mobs from spawning in your farm, make sure to place in double torches here as
Normal torches?
well as here and anywhere else you see mobs spawning. Now if night comes while you're building this, just sleep away the night or leave the area until it's daytime again. Have Twitch or Amazon Prime, be sure to use it up each and every month to get a free sub over at Twitch, which helps me out as they will pay me in full and it won't cost you anything extra. This is a great way to support me, otherwise you can always join as a YouTube member.
What? Okay, sorry. Did you know that if you have Twitch Prime, then you can subscribe to me on Twitch right now for free, and I'll get paid, and you'll get a sub for nothing?
Now we're ready to run the farm. This is the main spot where the player will be AFKing. You can use like a full and it won't cost you anything extra. This is a great way to support me, otherwise you can always join as a YouTube member. Now we're ready to run the farm. This is the main spot where the player will be AFKing. You can use like a ladder to get here or walkway, just make sure to spawn proof it from creaking. Otherwise you just use your light to fly in.
Okay, fine. So, if I go to... Hi, Shay. Go up here. Break this. I think we can just, like, leave now. Swing on down. Boop. And I think what we should do is grab some torches. Put water down the torch, under the torches too, in the middle. Oh, did I forget to do one? Thank you. Hold on. I'll get to it in a sec. Wait. I place this here, here, and here. And I can go beep boop up. And then break this. I think we're going to be okay. We have half an hour. Ooh, it's going to be close. If it works perfectly, we'll be fine. Otherwise, if I have to change something, we may not have time. There. Then we'll go along to here. And then we have all of this contraption stuff up here. Do I need this? I feel like I don't need that. Imagine that's the most important block in the whole thing and I've just broken the farm. There. Okay, so where do I stand?
Into here. We prevent crickings from spawning down here where the player is. We can place in some slabs across this, and we can also remove this and use a lever on the side.
Okay. Break this. You were right, August. I did need to just break everything that I'd done. It's getting nighttime. Boop. Get rid of that. Use it to make a lever. Place that on the side here. Get rid of that.
You can turn the farm off by just placing a lever right here, and then when you power this, it's going to...
Wish I'd kept that one piece of stone on me. Wait, I haven't placed... No! The water back. Genuinely terrifying. How are they spawning up there? How did he just spawn up there? I'm not going crazy, right? Wait, it was that one block. He wants me dead. Oh my gosh, imagine they all just managed to get up there. Oh, that's terrifying. If I fell in there, it would be over for me. This is terrifying. Then they're like not intimidating on their own, but with that many. Right.
To lock up this clock here. And to get into AFK spot, you'll have to open.
Okay, there should be a lever down here. There should be a lever down here somewhere. Did I just pick it up? I did. Yeah, this is hardcore. We can't be making mistakes. Right. Where did he say the off switch was?
Open this up and use a lever on the side. You can turn the farm off by just placing a lever right here. And
There. But I'm not turning it off because I don't know what will happen to them if I do that. I don't want to get too close to this. I guess if I'm looking at them, they can't attack me.
when you power this, it's going to lock up this clock here. And to get into AFK spot, you'll have to open this up and then close it after yourself. Now, once it does turn nighttime, the creaking are going to start spawning on the platform up above. We use the platform to not only move the resin to the center, but also to spawn the creakings, and then the wire's also going to push them toward the center. Now, as long as I'm looking in the direction, they are frozen, so they're easy to move. But if I would look away, all of a sudden they got a collision, they start like pushing each other around, they don't go down the hole so easily. But when you're down here AFKing, they're all going to freeze, and they're easily going to stack up into a nice big pile. And once they all spawned in, and you got frozen, so they're all just stuck in these two little piles here, they won't actually take any AD damage, but now, if you're close enough to them, you can just whack this pile here, and this will damage not only one you hit, but also the nearby ones because of the sword's sweeping attack. And if you do this right as this trapdoor moves, this will indicate when you should actually sweep, right when it goes upwards. And then when you do attack them, it's going to create resin, which is then going to get washed off and launch to the center. Now, the creaking will only produce resin every 5 seconds, so we want to attack them every 5 seconds and no sooner. And that's why we have this clock here to help us time our attacks. Now, currently it's set to be extremely fast, but it's like impossible for you to actually synchronize yourself with those clicks. We're going to slow it down, so it's a little bit slower. Personally, I just recommend setting this to a full delay because that way you don't have to.
Well, then why did you tell me to set it to not a full delay? Oh, they sound horrible. 1, 2. That's fine. Good. Oh my gosh, the sounds. There's so many of them.
Worry about trying to get your swings to be perfect. Of course, we don't have to sit here and click manually. We can use the auto clicker. I'll put this one down.
I shall not be using an auto clicker. Almost done, chat.
1/3 of a second. That way you don't have to worry about trying to click exactly every 5 seconds. And I found setting this auto clicker to 5,322 will almost perfectly align with the timer. Now all we have to do is get kind of close to the creakings, and then whenever this opens up, we will go ahead and turn the auto clicker on. Just like that. There'll be a little bit of a latency between you hearing it and you clicking. But what this allows is that every time you attack them, we're pretty much guaranteed that the platforms will not have any water on them, so the resin can actually spawn on top of them. Now, the downside is every time you attack the creaking, they don't die, so you never get any XP to actually repair your swords. Now, you can put the Unbreak enchantment onto the sword to make the durability last around 4 times as long. So another right sword like this with Unbreaking will last around 11.5 hours of AFKing at this farm, clicking a little bit over every 5 seconds. I recommend getting a netherite sword or a good diamond sword with Unbreaking, and that way you can come in and AFK the farm for a long period of time, then hit the
hold the line
before the break, and then go back to AFK. Now, alternatively, you can make the player react to the server, so if the server is slowing down, the player will also move slower. This can be helpful in multiplayer server. What we do is just remove this, place a block here, and place a redstone dust on top of this. Now what happens is that we sneak back into here once again. This trapdoor, if we put it this direction, if we stand over to this side of it, as soon as it opens up, it's going to automatically put us into crouching mode, and then when it unpowers, it's going to make us stand tall again. So now if we use this in combination with our auto clicker, you can see that the majority of the time, even though we're clicking quite fast, only when the players like to stand up are we able to click onto the creaking. And by setting the delays over here so that all 3 of these repeaters are on full delay, we'll have the player click about every 5 seconds and a third.
Hold.
Because we don't know if the player is going to attack the creakings the instant the player pops back up or shortly afterwards. Now when it comes to the timing that you want to put on your auto clicker, you want to have at least 5 seconds or 500 milliseconds, but a little bit longer, just because it's likely that your server has a little bit of latency. So I went in with 550 milliseconds, and that way the player is constantly clicking, but only when the creaking's cooldown occurs, which is around every 5 seconds, do we raise the player up. And if you take a look at this,
There's a lot of technical jargon.
And then all the wood up above is going to shift. This is perfect. That way when we pop up, we'll end up hitting a creaking, producing the resin, and then it will shift it and wash it away. And this setup is actually better than the player clicking on an armor stand, because once again you could end up clicking too fast for the server to actually accept it, which would just cause you to get less items per hour than what you should get. But with this modification, we can actually get pretty close to getting perfect rates. So this is what it looks like when the player is down there attacking. When they're damaged, they're going to produce resin out of their hearts, as each one of these guys are connected to each of these hearts here. And they put resin out 2 blocks from where their heart is at. So like this heart here produce resin on this side as well as these 2 sides, because it can reach those. And this heart over here produce resin here and 2 on this side. So that's why I made it so these guys are all tiled, and that way we have enough area for the resin to spawn in without the nearby hearts interfering with the ones beside it. And we can see it works quite well, produces a lot of resin, and then shortly afterwards we have the trapdoors.
You're in my seat there, hey man, could you, yeah thanks, no that's my seat, yeah right there, yeah thanks.
Okay. Because the resin cannot be placed in there's air, and there's no air on either side of this. That's also why we have some water in here to remove all these air spots, so that every time the game wants to place some resin, it has to do it up here. As soon as day comes around, the creakings will vanish, so we can only operate this farm when it is nighttime, which is 10 minutes out of the 20-minute long days of Minecraft. Once it turns night, these guys will automatically respawn in, and they'll automatically get washed into the center. That way, when you're AFKing down here, you can continue to AFK through the daytime, and the farm will automatically begin working once again whenever it turns nighttime again. And because we get between 2 to 3 resin per attacking of a creaking every 5 seconds, we can easily calculate how much the farm is going to produce every hour, minus the daytimes where we don't get any resin. So by having 24 hearts on either side, that means we got 48 of the creakings, each of them producing 2.5 resin per hour, means that this farm will produce 43,200 resin per hour, which is equivalent to 75 stacks of resin blocks. That's over a double chest plus some, which should be plenty of blocks for whatever you are using them for. And make sure to check this video's description for any tricks or tips or changes I make to this farm. Now check out this playlist on how I designed on my farm for every single item in the game of Minecraft. And if you're a
Get out of my shed! What's that? Alright. Here we go. It's time. It's happening. How do I... There. So I can't really hear because of them. So when do I need to do it? I'm scared to turn around. Okay, this one. Is it working? Let's go have a look. Wait, can't do that. I'm out of scaffolding. We need a couple more things anyway. I was about to try and sleep the night away and then realized how big of a mistake that would be. We need 2 hoppers. I don't know if we have any in our... Yeah, we have 1. Okay, sick. I need... 1, 2... There's a trapdoor that flips down, so you need to stand in that or pushes you down so you can punch them. That is an option for it, I think. Yes. I'll check it in a second. I don't fully get how it works, but I'm going to find out. Scaffolding. Bamboo. Do we have any string? Of course not. That'd be ridiculous, Owen. Where's Kitty when you need her? Okay, fine. Let's just go before we run out of this. The moon. Okay. Hi, guys. Please fall down. Scary creatures. So I am unsure what the... Ow! Okay. This... Hey there, guy down there. Stay down there, please. I see you've picked up my my block. This. Move that. And then this. Okay, we are getting blocks of resin. Sick. I didn't know if it was working or not. Okay, I can grab the leftover stuff like this. We climb up like it's a mech into our suit of armor. So you can like connect this to this. I don't know what the best way to do it is. I'm just gonna hit it when it goes up. And then a couple of hits there should allow us to... Yeah. Wait, so one hit gets us how many? I'm curious. Oh, there's already some in here. Whoa. Okay, ready? Let's try it out. 1. One hit gets us 3 blocks. What, 4? Let's try again. 2, 3, 4. That's a crazy amount of... That's awesome. We just do this. All right, let's do this while I talk to you guys. I think the prediction we can confidently say went to the believers. Only just, really, though. Does your sword have sweeping edge? No, but it doesn't need it. You just need to do a tiny residual amount of damage. It does need unbreaking, though. I think I'm picking up some of the resin. I am, yeah. Let me chuck some of this in here. And then fill my inventory with bone meal so I don't accidentally pick up more. Okay. Well, let's see if we can optimize this slightly. He did give an explanation.
Okay. Now, alternatively, you can make the player react to the server. So if the server is slowing down, the player will also move slower. This can be helpful in multiplayer server. What we do is just remove this, place in a block here, and place a redstone dust on top of this. Now,
Okay, so it's a simple fix. You remove this. You place a block there. You connect some redstone to it. And now I think... oh. I'm scared. I absolutely cannot break. If I break this, it's a bad time. Maybe don't do that. Yeah, maybe don't. I would be looking at them, yeah, but it would be a big cleanup mess. But that is a way to time it if I wish to. Had a kendo tournament and I'm exhausted. Hello to come. Hello, sci-fi stream. I'm afraid only for another 17 minutes. You're catching the end of it, but you caught it all the same. Yeah, there's MCC happening, so I gotta raid into somebody so that they can do MCC. But you joined just as we began the chatting part of the stream. I can close this tutorial and then just chat to you guys. I like the noise. Listen. Oh my gosh. I was like, where did they go? I came up, they'd all vanished. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, it's still going. Oh, it's because there's... Wait, what? Dang. That's so many blocks of resin for such little input. This gives us just enough time to clean everything up. Because it's all a bit funky, isn't it? I can turn mob sounds back on, yeah. Okay, we don't need this. We can shift this to over by a couple blocks. Oh, there's some dropped off the edge. That was music. Thanks. The zombie's in the sheep hole. Oh, so he is. Why is there all this resin here? Does it just like fly off the edge sometimes? New farm. Built record time. Resin dew. That's good. That's actually pretty good. Right, we need to wait till nighttime before we can use our farm again, but we will be using it one more time before the end.
Could call it resin dew.
Boo! 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 Tomato, 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 tomato. What does the farm... What did we build the farm for? Well, I'll show you in just a moment. People coming into my chat at that exact moment gonna think that I'm just really mean. I came in and he was just booing somebody for making a joke. Alright, drop all the saplings, please. Which you are, but not always. This is propaganda. I've been calling a lot of things propaganda recently. I think because I'm in the headspace of Bannerfall. Like anytime anybody says anything, in Bannerfall, I'll just repeat. I'll just like mutter under my breath to somebody. It's propaganda. Ignore that. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay. Fake news response. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. I can see why they did it. So, when a Brit takes a good long look at something, that's true. That's true, it is. No, I just squished one of the blue roots. Okay, so the reason why we got resin is because we have retextured the mountain to have bubble. Oh, I missed a little bit down here. How did I miss? Is that andesite? It's all andesite? Okay, that's why I left it. Okay, fine. Bubble. And we are going to replace the ore with this kind of stuff. So we've made our own ore, basically. Oop, there you go. And we're going to need a bunch of copper and a bunch of resin and a bunch of magma blocks and a bunch of glow shroom stuff and some orange wool, I guess. I suppose I should start mass producing some orange wool while we wait. Yeah, it should be really fun. We're going to just, anywhere where there's a spot of ore, we're just going to go in and replace it. Haven't fully decided what I'm going to replace the andesite with. What's Spleef Stadium? It's just a mini game. It's just a very bad. It's literally just like a flat piece of snow. Surely lapis blocks. Ugh. Terracotta could be fun. Yeah, I could try something like that. I just have one of these in here. That's crazy. Oh no! How about just a big block of obsidian? The Hercules meme? And then I could decide I don't like it. Yeah, and then I could mine it. I don't like it. I haven't got a stream since Bannerfall started because I always seem to be one vid behind. What are we doing now? This is a sci-fi world. This is something completely different. Crying obsidian? That would be so expensive. And do not say it was for the bit. I actually did just want to see what it looked like. And I knew I was going to have to put down a fair amount. And it also didn't take that long to mine. It's in small quantities, it's pretty easy obsidian. It's just when you have full pillars of the stuff. Yeah, so we'll replace the ores with the resin clumps. I don't know what we'll replace the andesite or tuff with. Haven't fully figured it out yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It was okay, but it didn't really. Throw some bedrock. That could work. Oh yeah, we're gonna go and replace some of the sheep. Hello. If we come down here, we should see that this is probably overflowing. Yeah. Okay, let's get some. I should have just some wood. Yeah, this is gonna be some expensive chests. I've gotten into the habit of using decorative wood recently, but frankly, it's because it's all I have. It's all I got left. I got nothing left. I think you're good on grey wool. Ironically, all of the grey wool is here because I was like, I'm going to be doing a bunch of mountains, and I'm going to need a bunch of grey blocks for the stone of the mountains. Oh, oops. And then we never use, and don't worry about it. There we go. Boop, boop. I'm sure in due time. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a lot of one block, though. Imagine how long it would... Eggs? It will be good for ancient city exploring. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's good to have. I'll probably still make some mountains. I just won't make them special colored ones. Let's make some more chests. Me when I remember my disdain for eggs. No, there's a comedy duo that I really like on YouTube. And they did a comedy sketch called like By Morning's Light or something. We meet at Morning's Light. And there's a character in that sketch who every time somebody goes like, oh yeah, we can have some eggs or something, he goes, eggs? And I don't know why, but it really tickles me. There we go. Oops. Tell us who they are. Just Google it, man. Just Google We Meet at Morning Light comedy skit. I've seen that video. It's good, right? Okay, that should be enough for now. Now if we just go up. And... So... Do I just have any just like normal orange... I guess I could do this. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Can you guys eat? Eat! Eat! It's beneath you, beneath you! The grass is beneath you, you can eat it! No! I missed him! Dang it! I wonder if some of these guys don't actually have any shears left. Oh, they don't. There you go. Get rid of those. We're gonna need more iron. Do you guys think we have time to do a little anvil placement moment? Whoops. Surely a 5-minute speed run.
What does a sheep farmer do when he enjoyed the performance? He shears.
Very good. 1, 2, 3. Good. More. 1, 2, 3. Have I already run out again? Dang, these are expensive. All right, we have 4 minutes. I'm sure people are already wittering off to go to their streamers. But just in case. We'll stick around for those that are interested. Okay. 1, 2. Just drop them all. Just clutter. I don't need 64. That may be too many. There we go. There we go.
What does a sheep farmer do when he enjoyed the performance? He shears. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
there. Great. Don't need the spare one. Keep the change. I actually, alas, do not think we have enough time. I'm so sorry. I got your hopes up for the anvil placing, and then I dashed against the rocks. We do have enough time for a little bit more resin collection. Hey, guys. Oh, I've fallen. Please all stop moving. I feel like I need to go up there and stop them moving first. Stop moving, all of you. Back up. Oh, that's scary. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You as well. Alright. Down you go. Good. Oh. Ow. Alright, and then we stand here. Stop fighting! Let me do this. I don't like picking up the resin. Oh, I've accidentally just broken my machine by putting dirt in it. You pushed me backwards. Rude. Stop pushing me back.
Stream while MCC, dear guy. Do you wish to watch yourself or? Because I am very interested always.
Yeah. A general sense of wanting to see what's going on with it. Also, sort of just out of politeness, really, to Scott. You know, like it's his thing with Nox Crew. There's very few things that I'll move out of the way for. Like, there's pretty much no other show that I'd be like, move my schedule out of the way for, you know. I need to go live on Owen's Juice VT. I'm actually rustling multiple good. I hate when they push me backwards. Alright, it's officially 8 o'clock. Let's go see how much resin blocks we got. I could put a shelf behind me, I suppose. Something like that. Or like a wither skull that would like keep me like sandwiched in. Ooh. I reckon we're pretty good, you know. I think we're in safe hands. It's a good amount of are they all like that?
I move my schedule for a show quite often. It is very beloved for me. You probably haven't heard of it / silly.
That's crazy. This one craft is working overtime because all of the resin is falling into this hopper first. So this guy's going overtime with that. I could just put the resin in it from my image, it's true. So there's still a lot left for it to process. That's a crazy powerful farm. Ray's works on YouTube if you want to build it yourself. Thank you very much for joining me. I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Monday. There's no way to AFK it. And I'd honestly just be too nervous to AFK something like that. All right, let's raid into Bekumon. I will be live on Monday. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. We got the farm done. Hardcore's getting there slowly. We're terraforming slowly. I need to figure out what I'm doing with that andesite and granite and stuff. Probably just going to end up replacing it with more cherry logs. Okay, bye. I don't know if I'll do Bannerfall on Monday. I might do Bannerfall, and then Tuesday will be no Bannerfall. And then, wait, Tuesday would be Pancake Day. I'll see. I'll let you know. Bye.